Hey everybody, got our bird here. It's Tuesday again, so that means
No storage place.
Talk. That's jive talk for marijuana.
Nudity on slick paper.
it means it's
Eric.
it means it's the last fucking Skype episode. Hopefully, unless I end up with COVID, then we start this whole vicious cycle again. But
You probably will. Just the way this thing is like ripping through all the fat and unhealthy people like ourselves, we're all fucked.
well, dude, it's ripping through everybody.
Yeah, but luckily we weren't stupid and we took the vaccine, so it was mild.
But anyway, that's not why we're here. Why we're here is to talk about a Save-A-Lot trading film that doesn't even have a goddamn title, so we're just calling it Save-A-Lot Trading Film.
Yeah,
From the 90s.
with Kmart Meg Ryan.
Yes, but before we meet Kmart Meg Ryan, we get a jazzy intro montage. And then we meet Dina, which is Great Value Meg Ryan.
And the purpose of this video is to explain to you how the little things that you can do around the store can make a big difference and help us make the perfect store.
I'm changing it up, dude, because there's only 3 Kmarts left. That's it in the whole entire country, if not the world.
She's save a lot, Meg Ryan.
Yes, but I am changing. I don't even think Save-A-Lots exist anymore. At least they don't around here. They used to.
No, but if you wanted to save a lot on a Kmart Meg Ryan, this would be it.
But I'm going to try changing it up to fucking Great Value because everybody knows what Great Value is now because Walmart rules all. But anyway, yeah, Dina comes walking in her oversized sweatshirt.
What's Walmart gonna do if China goes after Taiwan and that whole bee's nest just causes a? We probably won't. We'll probably.
What's everybody going to do?
We'll probably cower just like John Cena did whenever he pissed them off and he had to go back in and chow. He had to fucking like beg for their forgiveness.
I don't know if I should cut that out or not.
Cut it out. It's my really shitty non-Chinese impersonation of John Cena doing Chinese.
I guess that is right.
He was Mandarin.
But I guess do I need to cut it out? Because that's right. That's right. It was you doing John Cena doing bad Chinese.
Right. Well, but that's how he sounded. It was really like, yeah. I
you know what?
He made me think like, wait, is he really speaking Mandarin or is he just fucking being an asshole?
But yes, okay. For that, I'm not going to cut it, dude. Because you were making fun of John Cena.
Well, yeah, I wasn't. No, I'm not. I wasn't doing like a. I meant, yeah.
I forgot that John Cena thing. I thought you were just being an asshole, but you weren't.
Oh no! Remember, he was because they did the Fast and the Furious thing, and he pissed them off because he came out in support of Taiwan or whatever, or he said something in support of Taiwan and trying to freak out, so he had to do that apology. It just sounded like he was making the words up.
So anyway, sorry.
I guess in honor of the Obi-Wan series on Disney, you did your Chewbacca impersonation.
So we get a look around Save-A-Lot. And she says, people are welcome.
For our future employees, for our customers, is we want them to know that they're welcome here. We want to provide them with the best customer service that we possibly can provide.
I don't know why I paused like that, but I did.
Well, people might have been welcome back then, but now people suck.
Yeah, they
It's
do.
more than they've ever sucked before. They've gone from suck to blow.
And dude, I'm just so fucking like, I'm just like almost boy.
No, I apologize for even taking it in this direction. Let's save it for Chronicles.
Well, no, I mean, I can say about like just how I am just at that like just point of like almost boiling. Like, it's just everybody sucks.
Hey, look,
Okay, that's enough.
look, regular, like, look, hood off. I look like a young Joe Biden. Hood on, I look like the Unabomber.
You're the Unabummer.
The Unabummer after, yeah, like, because I go and I try to finger people's bums.
So we
underneath the stall to make it really awkward. I come underneath like.
So wait a minute. If they were already in the stall, wouldn't you be fingering poop?
Yeah, but that's how I get down.
So, what is customer service?
So, what is customer service? It's anticipating the needs of the customer before they even ask.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Have a good day. Thanks.
Service is selling, and selling is service.
Yes, but like, yeah, but I like, I love the girl said, the lady said, Kmart Meg Ryan said something about like if the person's short in stature.
For example, we would have maybe a customer that's maybe a little shorter in stature, and some of our displays are high. So if you could see that that customer might need assistance in getting that item off the shelf, then you're one step ahead, and that's the things that we're looking for in this establishment.
And I was like, what if they're a little portly?
But yeah, she does say about short people and helping them get things off of a shelf.
Yeah.
Well, see, that like nowadays, people would get all pissy about that. They'd be like, "That's not inclusive to blah 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 blah." Blah.
If you make a remark like, here you go, short stuff, or whatever, here you go, fatty, you can't. Your fat little T-Rex arms couldn't reach the top, could they?
I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck I wrote here. Is pre-ood experience.
Some of the things that are important to us are providing the customer with an overall pleasant experience.
Pre-ood.
Something.
You can't even read your own fucking chicken script.
Well, dude, these ones are hard because these ones are such rapid fire. Like when we do Skype ones, they're so short and like so condensed that I gotta like sit there, either pause it constantly to write, or I just gotta like. And Trish was sitting there watching it with me, and I didn't want to be sitting there being like, "Oh shit, pause, silent for a second, right, play, oh shit, pause,"
You're not fucking Johnny 5. You're not gonna be able to go through like.
I do. I just can't read it. So something about a clean store.
So some of the things that would be included in these things would be to have a clean store.
So you just make that noise and gesture like Johnny 5, although you're a dumbass and you're not really picking any information.
Yeah, you're right.
You're just sitting there going.
Well stocked.
Have it well stocked.
Many products.
To offer a variety of products.
Big savings.
Offer the customer a big savings on the overall amount of their grocery bill.
Well stocked. I'm sure like a few people like, yeah, not now. Fucking Joe Biden. I love how guys like saying that has become a battle cry. Anything for everything. Stub your toe. Fucking Joe Biden.
Yeah.
Like you just blame the old man for everything.
Yeah. Anyway, fresh meat.
To offer fresh produce, offer fresh meat.
But Christ, I hope things don't get better. What the hell are we going to do? We can't say thanks, Joe Biden. We've been saying fuck Joe Biden for so long, we don't know how to react.
Dude, he could like personally himself cure cancer and they'd still fucking,
They would wear shirts that says fuck cancer and Joe Biden.
And it's like
at the same time.
I don't know, dude. No. Give a great experience.
And to be able to give that customer a great experience while they're in the store.
Something about a first impression.
Once we have that customer in our store, that first impression is the most important impression. That first impression when that customer comes in the store will determine whether or not they will come back to our store.
And then we meet Brian, a fucking liar. And he's the assistant fucking manager. And he's a liar because he said, it's a good environment. It's fun working here.
My name is Brian Rowlett. I've been working at Save-A-Lot for about 3 years. I'm assistant manager. And probably the thing that I like best about working at Save-A-Lot would be the environment. It's a really good environment, really fun to work around.
I have to say this because Kmart Meg Ryan is holding a gun to my head.
Dude, if you notice, that guy seemed a little touched. So that might have been like his happy place. You know, that's the place where he gets to go, where Nana doesn't abuse him and grab his giblets or rob him of his fucking disability checks. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But, like, you know, I mean, it's probably his sanctuary. How do you know? Most of the people that work there look like they get dropped off by their Nana.
Anyway, before you say something even worse, I'm moving on to, we get a jazzy montage. Of like the products, you know, the fucking Kmart versions of all the products.
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. We're talking about the bag boy that scares you a little bit. You know, you're the one that sits there with his tongue out. And you're like, okay, Timmy, just put my stuff in the grocery bag. Okay, stop looking at me like you want to eat something.
And now we cut to Scum in sweatpants. Put on some real fucking pants, you fucking scum fuck motherfuckers, man. I mean, fuck you.
Timmy's the one they always make Employee of the Month just so they don't feel bad.
Now we get
freaking out like, that's not nice.
So now we get the history of Save-A-Lot.
Save-A-Lot was started back in 1977 by a man named Bill Moran. Since then, there are 2,500 stores nationwide.
Something, the Richmond Save-A-Lot. I don't give a fuck about Kmart oversized Meg Ryan sweatshirt.
Now, Richmond Save-A-Lot was started in 1993 by my family, my father and my grandfather. Some of our goals at Richmond Save-A-Lot are to provide the customer with the best value that we possibly can. In order to do that, we try to cut 20 to 40% off of their grocery bill.
My parents have finally arrived with Liv, but continue.
So one way that Save-A-Lot saves money is with custom labels.
We have custom labeling. In St. Louis, we have an art department that is dedicated to making custom labels for our products that we sell at Save-A-Lot.
I don't care.
Well, for their own generic product.
Yeah.
They're like, we make our own chili in-house. I'm like,
so,
and it's made by Timmy.
So, Kmart Meg Ryan sits there and tells everyone to make a memorable experience.
One of the important things that you can remember as a member of our sales team at Save-A-Lot is that you can help make that experience a memorable one for that customer and a positive one that he or she will come back and visit.
But don't stay close to Timmy.
And then we get another jazzy montage of scum fucking people and old people and just people. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's kind of biased. You already don't like people.
That's it. I don't like people.
No one likes people.
I hate people more than most.
I sense this.
I just tolerate the people I have to because I don't have a fucking choice.
Hey.
Is Liz coming up? Do I have to like
Yes,
censor myself? Huh?
now you have to censor you.
You say try to censor myself?
If that's possible.
Because I could go on semi-clean mode for a second. Oh yeah, that was the end of the video thing. So now we're just here.
Look at this thing.
Ah! I thought that was Liv's for a second. I'm like, what'd you do to her?
Yeah, it's like Poltergeist and Liv turned into a doll.
That thing's pretty creepy, man.
Well, my mom's, the ones where the eyes blink, if nothing's really touched it, no wind has even entered the house, but the damn eyes blink, and you're like, eh. Here, hold on a second.
Dolls are weird. He went away, so dolls are weird. Like, I don't know. My stoner ass be thinking of all kinds of crazy things. Like, who was the first motherfucker that just decided, you know what's great? We're gonna take this fucking plant, right? And we're gonna grind up the mustard seeds and make yellow mustard or Dijon mustard. Or who was the first person who was like, yes, these are good? No, that was a weird first thing to bring up was mustard. What?
Shut up for a second.
So since he said I couldn't say anything, I hope you guys are enjoying all this dead air. This is a weird episode. Am I allowed to talk again?
Sure.
What were we talking about right before that?
I don't know.
So should I, on that note, this?
Yeah.
On that note,
I
for
think I should
Gutter
have.
Bird. We'll see you later. Hello?
What's up?
Nothing. I don't know why my wife decided to be creepy and just come up behind me and just be standing there, but sit on your chair. You want me to move, don't you? Oh, I'm sorry, I'd see you. So, if you want Chronicles after this, I got topics. If you don't, it's probably going to leak into the episode because. If I barely heard you, if you said anything to me.
I said, oh, yeah? You have topics, eh?
Yes. I had more, but I forgot them. Like, I wrote them down. I was sitting there, I was write down, and then I blanked, except for like the ones I have written down. I just blanked. I was like, "Dude," but I got topics. Because like I'm trying not to get into anything now, because if we are going to do it, like save it for there. But
Where's your video? I don't see you.
I don't see you.
I'm on.
I see you. Did you see me?
No.
I'm going in, so that might have been my Wi-Fi being shitty. I don't know. So I was outside. This should be interesting. Got carrying my notebook, 2 beers, and my pouch, and the phone. I guess if this is in the outtakes, I guess sorry, but you're just gonna have to deal with looking at me like this.
Can't even see you.
Yeah, I didn't even get prepared at all. You said okay, and I was like, oh, all right. I'm going out for a cigarette and grabbing my shit. I know something we could talk about here. I know it's just my roof still, but I know something we can talk about here in the outtakes. Did you see Ron released another movie
No.
called Wicked Witch? I just saw it existed. I downloaded it, but it looks like he took something from like the other movie that he took his stuff from, because there's a lot of that. It seems like, I don't know, some kind of like exploitation film or something with like hookers and stuff in it, and the dude carrying a blow up doll and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's like in a Ron Coots movie. Billy Two Rivers was all about preaching the good word, and this one has hookers in it? Weird.
It's like, maybe it's like the Avengers. You know, the first one was like the first, this is Endgame.
Or he's like trying to appease us by getting more edgy or whatever. And it's like, well, you need to do the fucking sex scene. That might be in here. There is hookers and somebody carrying a blow up doll. We might get fucking a Ron sex scene. We're probably not going to get a Ron sex scene.
Dude, if we get video of his old ass grinding on a sex doll, we're done.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, if we do get like the time we do get to a Ron Coots sex scene, we're probably just gonna be like, oh,
yeah, like
we were joking around, Ron. We were kidding.
We don't really want to see you in the buff. In the nude.
But whatever, we were talking about Ron and a sex scene was the last thing. It was like, I want to see it because of your morbid curiosity, but I don't want to see. I mean, that probably will be the end of Call to Coons, or it'll revitalize it. We'll just be. Are you actually drinking a Moscow Mule, or are you just using a cup?
I'm just using a cup.
Oh, so I would be like, I would like a Moscow Mule. That would be wonderful right now. It's hot out and stuff. That'd be wonderful to have a Moscow Mule.
It's got lime and everything else in it. It could be one.
But anyway. So this was a whole little bit of nothing. I just saw it. It was 4 minutes. And I was like, well, they're Hicks. And that one dude talks about how he, it's a great, fun environment to work at. And I was like, we could do this.
Yeah. Well, the lady, the Kmart Meg Ryan, I love how, like, her non-confident she was. She was just kind of like, like every time she went to say something, she's like, and let me tell you about our and I'm like, what?
Yeah. And she was part of that family too, or something. Right. That like started it, owned it, or something.
It was one of those things of like, like, oh, like, yes, it's part of the family business. Like, you have nothing to do with it. You're just raking in all the money from what Grandpa and them started. And then you'll catch your dumbass kids, and they'll probably fuck the whole thing up.
And I was also sitting there, I was thinking, I mean, we've probably talked about this in the actual episode, but I was kind of thinking how it was like, she was dressed in like an oversized sweatshirt. It was like, are you trying to be all like, I'm like the people?
It was a overly large sweater, sweatshirt thing. It was pretty.
Well, it was the 90s. If you notice, there was a lot of just baggy clothes in general, except for that. Never mind. I don't want to get into it. We can get into it in the actual episode.
But yeah.
But so, are we going to do a Chronicles?
Why? What do you got?
Oh, I got stuff to talk about, man. I don't want to get into it if we're not. If we are,
I don't care.
Okay. Then I will just start the actual episode. Or are you going to hit something real quick?
I'm gonna.
Okay. So, yeah, work. We were kind of slow up until noon, and then like the whole fucking gates of redneck hell opened, and they all just started pouring through like demons escaping. Like,
Yeah, that's kind of how we were. Dead up
I guess,
until.
yeah, Memorial Day weekend, everybody. I don't know. Fuck people. Just fuck people. And I am
Yeah,
gonna get into. I'm gonna get into this in the Chronicles, but dude, I'm starting to like like rub off on Colin, man. Like he just like now he's fucking seeing all the customers as scum fucks. And just sitting there like walking in, he just looks at him, shakes his head, be like, I hate that asshole's fucking face. I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I'm rubbing off on you because he wasn't like this. And I wasn't like this up to a few months ago. I mean, I was mentally, but now I'm just to the point of almost just exploding because of everything fucking sucking. And it's just like, I just spew this fucking bullshit at work now. The shit I used to just say for like here and you. I'm just spewing it at work now. So I'm turning into you.
it's hard. It's hard, especially when, like,
It's hard.
I drove to work yelling at no one in my car about somebody needs to blast Ted Cruz in his lips.
Yeah.
Just because I was listening to that fucking weasel talk, and he was like, man, what we should do is get bigger doors and tighter doors and maybe take away the doors. I'm like, oh, so we're going to ban doors, are we?
Well, dude, it's that's what I was thinking. It's like this. Well, this is more of like one of the topics I have for the Chronicles, but it's like they want to make one entrance fucking schools. So that means if there's a fire,
isn't that a fire hazard?
Yeah, it's like if there's a fire, these kids are going to all die in the fire. If there's a shooter that gets in that one door, they can't get out any other way.
Well, let's hope that the firemen that show up aren't afraid of fire.
Well, dude, see, that's why people never really give shit about firemen. They never fucking talk shit on firemen. They never or fucking paramedics because those motherfuckers do their fucking job. They don't go and just start fucking burning down black people's houses like the police be shooting black people. No, they go and they fucking go into that burning building and fucking save shit.
You never hear about the paramedics showing up and inducing a heart attack on a black suspect.
Yeah.
Because they don't like them. I wonder why that is. You never hear a fireman taking his axe and whipping it into a black person's chest as they're going through a burning building.
It's because it's the kind of people that want to do those different jobs. People that become cops want to have power over people. People that become firemen and paramedics want to fucking help people. That's it. That is absolutely it. That's the bottom fucking line. Because Gunner said so.
Well, I know, but there's cops out there that do generally want to do right.
Really? Honestly, at this point, really?
Yes, there are some. You don't hear about them. They only get the small, tiny print and the small, tiny press because cop saves woman in burning building, does great job, heroics, doesn't sell and doesn't make any money. Cop shoots unarmed black guy 60,000 times in his back, which I guarantee you is not an isolated incident, and it probably happened 16 times that day throughout the country. But we focused on this one incident. Everybody's in an outrage. All cops are pieces of shit.
But anyway, well, because they are. Anyway, let's just start the episode because I just added another topic to my Chronicles thing.